So while Pooga is chewing on a choo choo, I thought I would tell you a story about my day today. So I think all of you know by now that I'm a teacher, and I like to do things to attract the attention of my students. So sometimes I'll bake, and I love baking. Um, Although most baking involves sugar and I cannot have sugar, but I will try just a little bit and then I'll make sure it's good and then I take it to my students, which absolutely love it. But I just want to show you, so while she's chewing, I'm going to show you my pants. So these are my pants, and they're kind of wild, aren't they? So on the way home, I'm just going to focus on these so you guys can see them. So while I was home, on my way home, I went ahead and stopped by the grocery store. And y'all, this little lady, and she had to be at least 75. And she walked up to me, and this story has so many reasons that I was at the grocery store. The main reason I was there at that point is, I don't know if you guys do self-checkout, but if you ever do self-checkout, and I had found these wings, and they were 50% off. And the wings were not only were 50% off, but I had to have the associate ring them up for me because, when you do self-checkout, you can't do that yourself. Oh, look at there. I'm trying to get the seams together for you guys. Ooh! Now that is cool looking. Ooh! Okay. So the lady came by and she had to be at least 75. Beautiful woman, very much within her memories and skills. And she, even when she came up to me, she dropped her sunglasses and stuff and she bent. I said, "Oh, I can get those." She goes, No, I got them." She goes, "I want to talk to you for a minute." And I said, "Okay." Because, what happened is I forgot my wings. So I had to go back. And then the guy said, "Hey, we put them in the freezer for you. We'll be right back. And just hang out. You already paid for them. And obviously I saw when you left, I found all these wings. So I put them in the freezer for you." I said, "Okay." So while I was waiting on the associate to let the other associate know that I was back, she decided to tell me a story. And one of her stories was, "Oh my God, I absolutely love your pants. And where can I purchase them?" Well, of course I'm telling her, "Listen, ma'am, you're going to get addicted if I tell you." And she goes, "That's okay. Tell me. Won't hold you responsible." Well, I don't know if y'all know about Temu, Temu. Yeah, I think it's .com. And oh my Lord, y'all, there are so many super duper cool stuff there. So I was telling her, she goes, "Oh, I think it's so cool that you wear these bright colors. Let me show you again." And she said, "It just reminds me of my hippie days." So I was like, "Okay, cool." And she said, we talked about maybe 5 minutes because I had to wait, on the associate because they put my stuff in the employee freezer and they had to go get it and, all that stuff. So we talked for a little bit and she was telling me, and she said, "I absolutely love those pants. I think we need to, have more color in our lives." And, we were just having a really nice conversation. And I said, "Well, you know that I'm a teacher. And when I wear these really bold colors, the students just love it and they laugh." And I said, "I don't care if they're laughing at me, but most of the time I think they're laughing with me." And she said, "Oh, I'm sure they are." And she said, "I just think it's wonderful. You need to challenge the mind of these young people. And, just let them know it's okay. It's okay to be different." So, everyone, it's okay to be different.